Hello and welcome back to the Tippy Show. In this video, I play as historical France with a little spin. I can only use armor divisions. What do I mean by this? The division has to have a higher composition of armor than trucks or mechanized. And I find this is actually a pretty good strategy. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. And thank you for watching. Also, real quick before the video actually starts, I do have a cool little announcement. I am going to be trying to do the same challenge I did last year. I'm going to be uploading a video every day in December, or at least until Christmas. So 25 videos in December. So if that sounds interesting to you, please feel free to subscribe. Normally I don't ask people to subscribe, but if I'm making a video every day and you want to watch a video every day, do it. Anyway, back to the video. Please enjoy. First thing I'm going to be doing is grabbing up my entire army, and I'm going to be deleting them. I don't need any of that. I'm going to be starting by building civilian factories. I like building in my northern states as France because it has the highest infrastructure, and higher the infrastructure, the quicker it's built. For my research, we're actually very lucky when it comes to armor. We already have 1936 light tank chassis, and this is what we're going to be using for like the first 2 years of the war. We don't need any of these. What we do need though is this interwar artillery, because this this close support gun, which gives plus 25 soft attack, which is great. So I saw this. I don't know if you guys have seen like the land cruiser that's going to be in the new DLC, a big super heavy tank, basically a mobile battleship, a land battleship. Wow. And a lot of people are saying, oh, the guns remove so much reliability. These remove 10% reliability, so it's not that much different. I think the big guns remove 20%, but I don't know. Yeah, for my next research, it's going to be construction 1 so that we can build a little bit quicker, and then production so that I can rush down to concentrated industry 1. For my factory production, I think I'm gonna do something like, okay, I'm gonna finish up all these ships, of course. Okay. And for my focus, we're gonna be going down popular front, reforming the labor laws, reviewing foreign policy for political power, and then buying time. I might go down the France leads focus, but not making my own faction just for that political power, and then not doing concessions to Italy or the Strassa Front or the Franco-Soviet Treaty, because none of this is historical. Technically, this is the historical path, but I can just join the Allies when the UK invites me. So I'm going to do this one for the political power. Then we need to do strengthen government for the weekly stability. And then defensive stratagems a year after this is done, that gets rid of that very stupid but fairly realistic national spirit. Okay, let's form the popular front now. It's going to give me a whole new leader. The remilitarization of the Rhineland. The Germans have gone into the Rhineland. It's time for the British and I to step forward. It's time to enforce treaties. Now we're just going to issue a diplomatic objection. So I live in an apartment, and my upstairs neighbors have a cat, and he keeps running up back and forth. Little sounds like a little horse almost. So cute. Also, actually, I'm going to grab up all my airplanes, and I'm just going to delete those as well. I don't want any of these planes for now. Reason is they're trash. Pretty simple. Election, communists in government? Rather reform than revolution. Yeah, I don't want to lose any stability. Stability is kind of precious to me right now, so we will allow the communists for now. Okay, interwar artillery is done. Let's get armored train, because the Germans, they love logistics striking, and logistics are going to be mad important. Also, actually, I need to start making a supply hub, because as you can see, there's no supply here. and I don't plan on retreating down here. This is going to be my artillery MIO, very focused on artillery and soft attack. This is going to be my infantry equipment. It's basically just rifles and whatnot. It's just going to be quality over quantity, focused on soft attack. We don't need a lot. It's just for our tanks and whatnot. Oh my god, France gets an armored car designer. And it's not even that good. This is going to be my truck and mechanized MIO. Really going to be focusing on mechanized over truck just because I really want to switch over to mechanized. Mechanized are great. They really are. So since we're playing France, chances are the UK is going to own the air. So we're going to focus on air artillery or CAS and just bomb the Germans as much as we can. So this is going to be my armor MIO. I decided to go with the fast tank because all of these bonuses apply to armor and not just like light tanks or medium tanks or heavy tanks. So literally all of this can be applied to all of my armor because we're going to be building light and then heavy. So for example, infantry tanks, it has sections for light tanks, it has sections for medium, and it has sections for heavy. Medium tank is only medium tanks. And I want to fill this entire thing out and have all the bonuses apply. So the reason why I'm actually building this now, I don't know if I explained it before, probably didn't, is because we're on civilian economy, which gives massive debuffs to military and civilian factory construction speed. Honestly, I think that civilian economy should give a boost, like a 10% boost to civilian factory construction, and should be like a 50-60% malice for military. And then when you go like to war economy, it should be the opposite. Just my opinion. Don't cancel me. Okay, electronic mechanical engineering, because I need to get radio. Radio adds some pretty good buffs to armor. Mostly in breakthrough though. The Spanish Civil War has kicked off. So really we have three choices here. We can send an attaché to Spain or national Spain. Bring up our war support, get a little bit of army experience, and save up political power, and then we can go on to partial mob. Not a bad idea whatsoever. But I'm gonna wait for the war in China because the war in China lasts a lot longer than the war in Spain. And I want to keep that war support for as long as I can. Because if you don't know, attachés give, I think it's 15% of all army experience gain, but also it boosts your war support by 10 whole percent, which is really big when you're playing as democracy. It's very hard to get war support. Cool, armored train is done. Honestly, this is not a bad idea. I think I'm gonna make a couple of these. It's been a while since I've made armor train, since I've made heavy cannons. League of Nations embargo resolution. Yeah, Italy, you're not my friend, I'm not your friend. Okay, I'm gonna strengthen the government and then do France leads, just so that this strengthen the government can go way quicker. Okay, radio now. I should be getting an event soonish. Basically, it's the public demands rearmament, which will send you to early mobilization, which is great. Does that give war support? I believe it gives like 5% war support too. And we'll just keep going down this construction branch. Yeah, so I would like a rail line that goes between all of my front lines, just so it's mad easy to transport those ships. I keep calling them ships. What is it even called? Train gun. Why am I drawing a blank on it? You know what? No, I'm just going to go with train gun. It's train gun now. France leads. Yeah, we just want the political power. That's all we want. We're actually at a pretty decent amount of political power right now. We do have to improve relations with China. They kind of hate us for pretty good reasons. Dude, my cat's going nuts. First it was the neighbor's cat and now it's mine. It's an epidemic. The public has not demanded rearmament. No Spain, get out. Get out. I think I'm also gonna get some maintenance company. Am I even making support equipment right now? I am. Good, good, good. Yeah, dope. I'm not gonna ban the leagues. Probably should, but I won't. What I will do though is begin rearmament, and then I'm going to do aggressive focus. I wonder if begin rearmament is what gives you that event. I wonder if that's what it is. I have like 5k hours and I have played France many times and I've never actually realized this. That's crazy. Let's see. Was I right? We'll see. I'm going to do aggressive focus so I can get this guy for my chief of army. I want to say that I wasn't right. Fair enough, I was not right. Okay. And political violence is gone because we got 70% stability. So that's cool and all that. I need to get my production efficiency cap up so I can be making all of these bad boys quicker. So if you ever get this event, it means you're going to have a good game. Yeah, that's a great omen, especially when you're a democratic nation. So don't get me wrong, all these, well, really this focus and this focus, phenomenal. We love them. But we need to rush our industry branch. So if you do all these focuses and then these two, you get like 25 total civilian factories and then you get like 18 military factories. It's insane. And we are at 28% partial mobilization ASAP. It would not be a bad idea to get this captain of industry, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get this army offense guy so that we can get army experience, so we can make some nice tanks. And now that we are on partial mobilization, which gets rid of that debuff to constructing civilian factories, let's go into here and I'm going to sell literally everything. I have no use, no need for any of this. The things that do not sell towards, when I enter the war, I will of course cancel, such as guns. I am going to keep the trucks. I'm going to keep maybe like most of the trains and support equipment, because these two I'm definitely going to need a lot of. Let's also actually add in all of our convoys as well. Okay, cool. And as people buy stuff, it will help with our construction speed by a little bit. I just lost so much war support and I'm not sure how that happened. It might actually be a good idea to send an attaché to Shaanxi as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. That's why we need that. Why we needed that event. I don't know why it never showed up. Yeah, you can have it, Turkey. I have no use for it. I mean, look at this piece of land. That's like 12 people. Oh, I guess 240's a bit more than 12. But okay, there we go. There we go. I don't actually care about my ship MIO and fuel refining too, because we're gonna need fuel gain per oil. I'm not going to be building any refineries because I can just buy oil from the allies, but we're gonna need that to be like as efficient as possible. Once all my ships are done, I will be designing a destroyer that is solely to defend my convoys from submarines. Okay, so let's design our armor now. We don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, and we don't need that. We only need the improved light tank chassis. Yeah, this is gonna be my tank. It's a little more expensive than I wanted it to be, but it's got nice armor. Honestly, I think I can just barely made it cheaper. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do for my light tank. It's very much focused on defense and just kind of holding the line. It's got decent soft attack. It's kind of fast, 8.1 kilometers an hour. Not too horrible. But the best thing about it is going to be that it's fairly cheap. 12 production cost isn't the best, I think it's far from the worst, though. I don't know if that's a very low bar, but I'll make sure I have the right MIO. And yet, hella a lot of tanks. Probably just stick to 10. 1937 is almost over. So let's get rid of most of these tanks. Most of these civilian factories. And then we'll just start working on military factories in our highest infrastructure provinces. Okay. We'll finish up these 3, of course. And this actually gives a nice little bonus to military factory construction speed, so definitely a good thing. Let's develop the colonies. I should have done this earlier, but I didn't. Move off military governor onto local autonomy. It gives more, you guessed it, autonomy or compliance, which is going to give us more local resources, local factories, and local non-core manpower, which is good. More meat for the meat grinder. Though if things go the way I want them to, we're going to be the meat grinder, and Germany and Italy are going to be the Schmeat. The Schmeat. Schmeat. Communists influence foreign policy. I'm going to embrace the common cause, and Yugoslavia wants to buy some airplanes. We're going to divert bomber production, which is going to give us negative 15% consumer goods factor. So like 2-3% of consumer goods. In exchange, tactical bombers are going to be much more expensive, which is fine because we aren't building any tactical bombers. Yeah. So that's totally fine with me. Man, we're selling a lot of goodies. It is January and we are making military factories. We're going to need a lot of them. When does this strengthen government? I think it did. So now we can do defensive stratagems. Get rid of that disjointed government and get more political power gain. So that's what I was trying to show you. Extra from economic capacity surplus, which is basically this. Other nations are boosting our production, basically, our factories. We are now making the light tanks, 1938. As long as we don't join the Allies, the Germans should not attack us until 1940, which is like 3 or 4 months of extra time to be able to set something up. This is probably a good idea, but I don't think I'm going to do it for now. Might be a good idea to get this as well. And in fact, I'm going to actually push this. Let's do that, and then that. Okay. Honestly, no, I want more. I want more for my support equipment. I need a lot of support equipment. And we'll just keep investing in all of these states. Yeah, I think I'm going to deck out my tanks with a lot of support companies, which we can get rid of all of these dudes, this, and that. This is going to be what our main template's going to be used for. Main template my divisions are going to be using, but let's update a bit. Duplicate, and this is going to be Maj, which is going to be standing for the Maginot here, and then the mountains of Italy. It's going to be a much smaller division for sure. Thinking something like this. We are at 57% armor and 42% trucks, which is great. I'm not going to be putting maintenance company on, actually. I don't care about equipment capture ratio. Yeah, so right now we're just going to keep it something like this for the Maginot, and then our main light tank is going to be much more decked out. Yeah, it's just going to be a 22 width, but it's pretty decent, and we are at a 54-45 ratio with the armor on top. And we'll deck it out with more support companies once we get them, of course. But we can start working on the Maginot divisions now. Might as well, right? I do want to change how this looks, though, just so I know which one's which. Okay, we just need a couple of tanks. It's going to take 5,000 days. That's okay. We'll have a ton of military factories producing everything. We are now making 1 per day. Not enough. Not enough. And this is why we don't send the attaché to Spain, because they are dead already. And we'll start working on researching this 19. You know what? No. Let's do our Air Force now. At least the research for it. And we have 100 political power. I'm gonna get this air reformer guy. Okay, now we're just at 1,000 days, which is still like 3 years. The Munich conference. The Germans are demanding the Sudetenland. We have two options. The British be damned. France supports her friends, and we stand up and we destroy Germany together. Nope, we're gonna leave the Czechs to their fate. We are not ready. Time to invest in West Africa. Why not? Okay, so we actually have a lot of political power. I'm gonna get this relief of command, which one makes army advisors cheaper. Doesn't matter. But the army experience gain plus 25%. I like that. Okay, we're gonna need more chromium. That's fine. That's fine. 800 days now. See, that number keeps going down. As we add more tanks, as we get more production efficiency, we get more tanks. Simple as that. Okay, 150 political power. Time to get our first political advisor, which is going to be this war industrialist. 10% more factory construction speed. Zvony Pishkov. Something like that. So we can apply a upgrade to it, but it's only 5% reliability and 2+% max speed. So I'm going to wait until this MIO bonus gets a bit better before I upgrade it, just so I don't waste my time. I'm going to grab my whole fleet and I'm going to put them all together and I'm going to combine them. Because what I'm thinking is I'm going to grab out all the subs and put them, right here for when the Germans come here, so I can just be sinking as many of them as I can. And then the rest of my ships are just going to be protecting my coastline so I don't get navally invaded. Okay, let's now get as many civilian factories as we can. We have done all of these investments. It's going to add 2 civilian factories in 4 states, so 2 times 4, I'm sure you can do the math, that's 8. And then colonial industry is going to add 2 civilian factories in 5 states, which 2 of those states will become our cores. Once we do the Bloom Violet proposal, which gains cores on the Algerian states, and then military factories. Look at that. It gives 14 military factories, which is pretty insane. And it's going to be really good for our production. We are now about a year away from having enough tanks. Okay, I am going to deploy them and split them into 2 armies. 1 and 2. You will go here and you here. I am going to get this financial expert. Some people think that it is a waste of political power and they're wrong. Yeah, it takes off a good 3% of consumer goods, which is an extra couple of factories. Of course, as you move to war economy and then total mobilization, get rid of them. But when you're trying to build up as quickly as you can, getting rid of every little consumer good that you can is pretty good. Speaking of which, probably should remove this. Yeah, let's start working on some mechanized. The Swiss Confederation seeks trade agreements with France. Their factories will fuel our war machine, which gives consumer goods factor to Switzerland. And it gives production efficiency cap, production efficiency growth, and lack of resources penalty. Or we can have our civilian economies help each other, which gives a construction speed bonus. I'm going to do that. I also lowered our consumer goods another 3%. Let's also start doing some anti-communist trades to lower this, but also gain another 2% stability. Military factories. Okay. Let's also force deploy these, split into 2, 1 and 2. Okay. They shouldn't declare war on us. We should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. Let me put on some field marshals now. Let's make, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to have this guy so that my tanks can dig in. And then a couple armor dudes. And division recovery rate is going to be very important. Let's also exercise all of them and then going to need to make a fairly large new army here. The Maginot I'm also going to just move to default equipment. And what are we looking at here? I'm thinking we should be okay. We do need to start buying some fuel, so let's buy it from... we'll buy it from the UK so that we can boost their factories, their economy and all that. Geez, that's not enough. Okay, these guys need to just be on the Maginot. We are making a very specialized tank to, yeah, whatever, we'll put him there. A very specialized tank that's going to hopefully hold this line here. And then, you know, our Maginot tanks will just hold the Maginot and hold Italy. Going to deploy them now, though. And Charles de Gaulle will be in charge of this battalion. Gotta wait for Belgium to finish capitulating, I guess. There we go. And new front line all the way to Metz. Let's also start working on a spy agency now. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna buy from the Soviets, whatever. Let's get like 5 factories worth. And let's quickly get cores on those 3 states. That is a lot of subs. We will split them into 4 groups. And I don't know, whatever. These guys will... Why am I going down here? No, up here. These guys will go up here. There we go. And the rest of our fleet will split into 4. Add that guy and Strike Force. I guess I'm going to need all my fleets there. Okay. No fuel, no problem. Okay. My game had bugged out. Now we're getting fuel again. That was... Oh my god, I hate when that happens. Really strange. Let's make another... Oof. Not that many. Another 12. We'll just put it medium priority. 11k tanks. 2 years. Okay, I will upgrade the MIO now, though. I'm going to join the Allies now. And let's nationalize key industries. The Allies will send troops to our borders, but they will treat them, especially the UK, as soon as Germany declares war. But they should hold down here for us. And I want to become Spy Master. Have to have 3 different agency upgrades. Okay. Let's also do these support equipment upgrades or whatever it's called. It's going to be giving some defense and breakthrough for trucks and mechanized, which we will be utilizing both. And our first German spy, we're going to be putting him right here. This is going to be the hardest spot to hold for sure. I need to buy more fuel. We're wasting 10 whole civilian factory on just buying oil. We are missing 10k tanks. Ooh. These are light tanks, so what I will do is take them back. I want them. I need them. All of these light tanks, which will lower the amount of light tanks that we need by just a tiny bit. But honestly, every little bit's gonna help. Okay, I'm gonna stop exercising all these guys and these guys. Let's also cut our fuel consumption half. Guess we need more than half. Okay. Let's form these state arsenals, 4 more military factories. But let's get static warfare and then bold attack. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to add in Signal Company because look at that initiative, plus 22%. You can read it right here. Basically, it's your divisions will join the battle quicker or are far more likely to join the battle quicker. So that's great. Let's do that. And let's also become Spy Master. Bunch more spies. 1 year. Definitely won't have all the tanks done in 1 year, but we should have enough that we're not suffering horribly for equipment debuffs. Yeah, we're making a lot pretty quick. Okay, stop exercising. Our attaches will go where they please. Of course they will. Okay, we got back all of our civilian factories from the fuel as well. Yeah, why not? Election day. Democratic Party's in minority. Yep. Okay, let's get a change in 5% democracy. Lose a whole lot of political power, but we deal. We deal. German spy, Mr. Baldman, will go right here. Beautiful. This is going to help so much with this holding. It really is. And we're still on grand battle plan. Yeah, I'm liking how everything's looking. I'm going to get a couple more passive defenses. Maybe like one more. 25 per day. We can put in some support artillery now. Boost our soft attack by a pretty substantial amount. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Okay, after that one, I'm done. That should be enough. No more spies. Let's get an Italian spy next. Okay, basically what spies do once you have them building an intel network. Look at that. So it's going to be giving us an invasion defense and planning speed of 61 and 30 respectively. And Germany gets a max planning factor of -61 and a max entrenchment of -3, which is big. That's really big. Switzerland wants to renew our trade agreement. Let's change our focus to military production. Now is when we're gonna need that more than anything. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough for the spy agency. Before we start making this, I do want to make a couple of these. Let's make like 5. Germany has declared war on us. There we go. Let's get that Italian spy and put him right here. Slow down the game quite a bit and see if there's any spots that particularly need anything. Look at that. The British are running so fast. Oh, even Raj is running. Everyone is running. That's fine because I'm holding. Yeah, we're good so far. Italy has also joined in. And yeah, we are dunking on them. We are crushing them. Speed up the game a little bit. We're definitely going to need armor trains as well. So let's put like, I don't know, maybe 5 factories. And let's also grab back all of this. I need to buy fuel from someone. Let's buy it from the United States. We'll buy like, we're going to need a lot. We'll buy 100. We don't need 100. We'll buy 72. Okay, I'm happy with 72. Italians are pushing kind of hard right here. And we do need to bring 1 tank there. Reinforce, reinforce. There we go. 4.8k missing. Okay. What was that? Let's check out these kills. We got 10k kills. Germans have killed 8k of us. Ouch. And we've killed over 100,000 of them. 34k Italians. Italians have killed 2k. So we're at what? 1 to 10 ratio? Not bad, not bad. In 150 days, we should have a full stock of light tanks. Panzer Expert. And Panzer Expert. Should make holding much easier again. I'm going to make this guy an armor specialist. And then let's put him... Where is he? Where did I... Oh my god, I'm so blind. Right here. Alphonse Jean. Jean? Alphonse here. Armor defense and attack. And as he gains more skill, that bonus will go up. We do need to reinforce this and this. So let's bring 1 here. And yeah, just 1 here. We need to buy steel. What the hell? Buy it from the Americans. Also, we have enough Navy experience. Let's make a Let's get the 1940 so that we can get the new engine. We'll put an escort fleet. Avoid and avoid. Definitely don't go in here. More than definitely don't go in here. And don't be dumb. Don't be stupid. Completely avoiding German and Italian submarines. Still winning up here. And still holding down here. We're actually holding really well. Let me check this out. Almost 100k Italians from us and 300,000 Germans. Almost at 20k. Is that like a 1 to 25 ratio? Someone do the math for me. Jeez, they can't push us anywhere. Closest that they're getting is right here. Okay. Let me show you what initiative does, right? So you see here how I have all my tanks in the battle, and they only have like one division. So normally you have reserves as well. So it's basically as one of these divisions leaves, one goes into reserve, but there's only a chance that it goes from reserve into the battlefield. Initiative gives a massive boost to that. National champions for military factories, for civilian. Which we are doing pretty good, to be honest. Dude, we're crushing them. Oh, one of our agents has been killed. It's going to make holding a bit harder, but we should be okay. Still not making enough light tanks. How the hell are the Italians just marching through here? And the British are doing nothing. Let's grab our convoy rating, boys, and let's figure this out. Cool. We are hounding the Italian convoys. Hopefully this will make it easier for the Brits to push them out. They're hitting a bit aggressively. The Germans over here. I think they pushed us off of one tile too. No, they did not. Okay. Did I really put that dude? He's not going to be able to rescue himself. What? Okay, let's get this depth charge. And this I need to actually switch over so I can get the sonar done. I should have done that earlier. It's going to help us detect the German subs so that they can't sink us routinely. So far, so good. So far, so good. We've killed 1 million Germans. And they've killed 30k of us. 300k Italians. Oh my god. It's going to be very easy to march through the Germans once I have my medium tanks done. Let's also cut the amount of fuel we have, because we are having a pretty easy time right now. 5% more communism. Yeah, let's save our political power. I think I'm going to want to move on to total mob. We have one train. We're not making these trains quick enough, so I need to boost this to 10. Cool. Our allies are finally destroying the Italian troops up here and gaining back all this land for us. Okay, we now have a surplus of tanks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to allow this surplus to build up for a minute. Yeah, let's remove that full employment. Unfortunately, this is the most useless focus in the history of focuses. Yeah, it sucks. So instead, we're just going to remove that full employment. And our German spy is back in business. Let's put him right here. I think it might be a better idea to go after Italy first, because look how weak they're looking. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. We need 250 so that we can have women in the workforce, so we're not actually losing any manpower. Because right now we're just on limited conscription. Another agent captured? This guy, and just continue rescuing all those dudes getting captured. Okay. 40k, almost 2 million. No way, dude. No way. So there are 2 research slots right here for us to get, but I think what I want to do... Oh, I have not been paying attention to my army experience. I'm going to rush down here and get army reform, which is going to remove that land doctrine cost. But in the meantime, let's absolutely start working down our branch right there. It's going to get rid of some of our entrenchment, a lot of our entrenchment actually, but we should be fine to hold at this point. We shouldn't need all that extra entrenchment. Let's get field marshal traits, except let's make him a panzer expert. I like that much more. Is it 5, 4? And the British have finally been reinforcing our lines. Thank God. That was getting a little dicey. Okay, as soon as that is done, actually, I might want to get some easy maintenance. Australia. I love it. I do. Okay, he's back. Let's put him on. Should be enough. Let's do it at total mob and women in the workforce, which means that I no longer need this dude. So honestly, we can just fire him now, because you can't get less than 10% consumer goods. Paradox have hard capped it. So let's put like 5 factories continuously repairing, and let's start building up some anti-air right here. Yeah, let's just start working on that for now. Yeah, we'll keep renewing that agreement. As long as they'll give it to me, we'll renew it. Active sonar. Let's go. Let's design this 1940 destroyer hull. I don't need any of these, nor do I want them. Did I accidentally get rid of that? I didn't. Did? I did. Okay. 1940 destroyer hull. Let's design this. Engine 3. We're going to have sonar. Fire control. We don't need that. Light battery. And depth charge 2. Okay. Japan has declared war on the Philippines. Soon the US will be joining the war as well. All good, all good. Yeah, I need to focus on my CAS as well if I'm going to be able to do this. Jeez, we have so many light tanks. Let's design our medium tank and get that into production ASAP. Approved medium tank chassis with full upgrades. It's 5% more expensive, but look at that. We're getting a max speed bonus of plus 22%. Breakthrough, soft attack 5%, and defense 10%. Not bad at all. Medium, 3-man. Yeah, this is going to be my tank. It's got great armor. I wouldn't say it's slow, but it's not fast. Reliability is decent. Good soft attack. Really great breakthrough. This is going to be my main medium tank. We will put this bad boy into production now. Let's do a whole row. I don't think I'm going to need any more light tanks anymore. So let's just full on delete that and then start making this mechanized en masse. Get rid of that. Okay, so this is going to be a 26 width. And let's put signal company. I do have enough light tanks to do this, and it boosts that soft and hard attack by a good, decent amount. Also the breakthrough. So let's get armored recon, and then we'll get field artillery next. And I'm thinking I'm going to make 10 to start with, and then just use those pretty aggressively. It's going to take a minute to make them, especially, get that production efficiency up. The United States can move through. Why not? Why not? Holy freak. I was unaware that was going to happen. Do I even need medium tanks? I have a stupid idea. Why did I just delete my entire front line? That was the stupid idea. I do have a stupid idea though. I wonder what would happen What if I had, yeah, if I just blaze through the lowlands? I do really wonder what would happen. Almost 3 million Germans though. Dude, this is crazy. I need to not kill them, right? Let's move these 3 up and assist. I wanna encircle all these divisions. I don't wanna, like, you know. Yeah, push. Come on. We can do this. Cancel the assault. Come on. You can do this, tanks. I don't think I can do this. The supply is dreadful right here, so let's cancel the assault and plug this bad boy in as quickly as we can. Also, we do have this, so let's move him over. Kind of want to move him one more. Okay. Come on, Germany, stop attacking. Let me build that supply depot there. Come on, hold. God darn it. Yeah, everyone cancel your attack. That was unfortunate. And it's unfortunate they're still bumping my schlong right here. Guess we can hit right here for now. And then hit here. And then hit it here. Shout out to that one person that taught me how to do this. So if you want to pin while you're being pinned, just click the tile behind the tile that you're fighting. Dude, you're a lifesaver. You're fucking epic. I hope you know that. Cancel the attack. The supply situation here is... Wait, maybe. I don't have enough command power to force attack. But I really need a break in here. I don't think it's gonna happen, man. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. We'll just reinforce and then stop trying to push that hard, I guess. Who just declared war on me? Japan. Yeah. Oh, well, that worked. Only 2. And then you hit here. Damn it. I want to encircle, right? I don't want the Germans to escape. So we will go around like this. I'm thinking of even like combining these forces to go through. And this guy will move here. And he'll just pen. Push. I need just someone to take that spot. Come on. Nice. 11 German divisions encircled. Let's wipe them out. Let's also check and make sure that we're not getting screwed down here. No. Okay. More initiative. Yes, please. Yeah, let's wipe out these divisions in Brussels. Sorry, you stay there. Let's see how we're looking. We've lost 57k to the Germans. Oof. They've lost 3 million to me. Wow. Am I even going to have time to deploy these heavy medium tanks? Am I even going to need to? So I'm thinking I'm going to let these divisions all rebalance out, except you. Okay. Now it's the time to strike. I like how it looks. Let's hit there. Here, and here. Or maybe something like that. And then I kind of do need one tank to pin. And then maybe we bring these over and here. Something like that's 11 divisions. Nope. Keep pushing. Okay, I guess you can assist there. Hopefully that'll be quick though. So let's try here. Oh, we actually did encircle right here. Okay. Makes things a little easier, I guess. You two here. Hit here. And eat. Okay. Let our front lines re-solidify. You here, here. You here. I actually want to move you up here as well. We need a pin, so let's just put one tank to pin. Actually, I want to move one tank there. And just full on encircle all of these dudes right here. He's still pinning. Love to see it, love to see it. Come on. Take that tile for me. Let's take the Hege. And commit war crimes there. Okay. Wipe out these encircled divisions. You boom, boom. Thinking something like this. Same thing with you. And then once these tanks get up here, let's have them go there, 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 and there. And we'll try to encircle all these dudes here. It should not be too difficult. Nice. Now we use our tanks to clean up. Cool. I don't think the Germans are going to be able to push through here. So let's grab up all of our tanks and we're going to put them just in the Netherlands. But we're going to spread out our tanks that are defending the Maginot and we'll defend these tiles as well. Still missing a decent amount of tanks. Of medium tanks. Let's hit here and here. And then actually, yeah, you both hit Essen. Let's put one tank here to pin. Nice. So we actually did two little encirclements. Let's make sure we clean this up. Okay. So two options. We can I don't even know why I was... Look, they have no divisions here. So I'm going to put my entire tank battalion army and we are going to march so quickly throughout the Germans. In fact, let's push now. Just go, go, go. Dude, look at that. Oh my god. This is amazing. This is really amazing. Are the British trying to push through the Maginot? What a bunch of geniuses. I respect it, I do. Ask for control of state. Refused. Whatever. Let's move all of our heavy... Actually, let's move that one down here. So that we can hold from the Italians a little bit better. Okay. I'm gonna make sure that all my spies are repositioned. The Germans are in... Holy schmoly. That is actually a lot of Germans. We still have 3k light tanks, so I'm very glad we built a massive stockpile, because this could have been bad. How many kills do we have? We've lost 150k. Pretty bad. We've killed 750,000 Italians. And we've killed 3.6 million Germans, and they are actually capitulated. Beautiful. It is now time to turn our sights on the French, on the Italians. What I will do is have these guys go here, and I'm just going to try to zoom as quickly as I can into the Italian territories. Just as quickly as I can. Yeah, there we go. Also, the British and French, the British already made an opening right here. So let's use these tanks to encircle all these Italian divisions. Freaking meow. Rush to Rome. Anzio. This is annoying. Ask for control of state. What state is this? Toscana. Refused? Oh my god. I want the puppet. I don't want them to have the puppet. Wait, did I get it? I got the puppet. No way. Let's go. Man, I was so angry. I was so angry for a minute. I was like, this is nonsense. I'm doing all the work here. Yeah, let's just continue going. The Axis have like nothing left at this point. Who do we got to cap? Hungary. That's kind of nuts. It really is. Dude, look at my tanks. They're so quick. Okay, let's move our tanks back over. Still working on a few mediums, I see. Army reform is done, thank God. There we go. The Germans have been defeated. There is now a... Okay. The Germans are still alive, apparently. Austria is still alive. There's a Soviet... Actually, you know what? Let's just... Oh my god, Romania and the Soviet Romania. Let's look at this. Let's see what we got here. Comintern took a couple of chunks, but honestly, the Allies are in a much better position. And we own Germany as our puppet. What I will do though is don't need this and I don't need this. Let's put these guys all. No, I'm going to delete half and then switch these over to the main light tank. These guys, we will move down to Japan. And we just need this here to here. Okay, we're moving our fleet down now. I think I might actually need to delete that. Okay. Now we're moving our fleet on down. Let's also move our submarines. And we're just gonna convoy raid all this. What is this dude again? Oh yeah, he's my destroyer. Bombing subs, but I don't even need him anymore. Okay, build up org and launch that naval invasion. Let's go. Oh. The British were landing with me. That's hilarious. Time to zoom all the way up here. And let's combine all the rest of our armor. Nope. The British can deal with that. We will deal with all this. Nice and quick. Look at that. Look at the speed that we're crushing them. Oh, Lord. Dude, that's only 10 light tanks. And I'm not even microing. Like, I know everyone says this meta is broken, but this meta is kind of broken. That was kind of insane. Oh, I gotta call in my German puppet. That's why. Oof. Poor Germans. Easy peasy. Well, I guess that's gonna be it. China took care of Japan for me. The world has been freed from Germany and Japan. That was pretty easy, actually. I think it's fair to say that tank-only France is kind of broken. Wow. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of your day.